Time for another Amazon Finds video, and in this one I'm testing out some brand new curly hair products to me from a brand that I've never tried, and that's Pattern Beauty. I also have a new product from Olaplex and some beauty products, as well as some workout clothes that feel super high quality and are very affordable. So let's go ahead and get started. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Gina, and here I make videos all about naturally curly hair. I love teaching you through step-by-step tutorials and helping you problem solve with your curls, and I love a good deal. I'm always looking for good bargains, especially on Amazon. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So let's first kick it off with the Pattern Beauty products, because this is the most exciting to me and this is what is in my hair right now. I actually did record a demo of trying these out for the first time. I thought this was a line that was mainly for like type 4 hair, but I wanted to test it out after hearing so many good things about it and just see which products could work for my hair type. So my hair type, just to give you an overview, is medium to coarse textured. I would say texture and porosity is probably the most important to understand about your curls. So it's medium to coarse, but my hair is low density, so I don't have a lot of hair. It's also high porosity, so all of that combined, I need very rich moisturizing products, but I can't have products that weigh it down too much. So the first product is the Pattern Styling Cream. This is a curl cream, so I usually do a curl cream and a gel when I style my hair. So this says it gives rich moisture and definition. It says that it's great for coily to tight textures. Well, I have just curly hair, not coily hair, so that should have told me that this is probably too heavy. It says that it's a thick butter cream. It provides superior moisture penetration and the ideal oil-rich, touchable hold when setting twist out, braid outs, bantu knots, and more. It says it promotes hair retention, prevents breakage and damage. So I knew it wasn't exactly for my curl type, but like I said, sometimes it's just more about your texture and your porosity. My hair is very dry and I do have those coarse areas. So it's like, I'll just try it, but not use too much. So it is super thick. Like, this is a very, very thick cream. Like, it's crazy. And also these come in 15 fluid ounce tubs. Like, it's a little of a product that I use. This will last me years. I don't even know if it says it's good for 12 months on the back. This has shea butter, it has glycerin in it, it has castor oil, coconut oil, lots of heavy ingredients. So that's why I only use a little bit. It also has cocoa butter. So basically, like, all of the butters and oils that are great for super dry hair. So I thought this had a little bit of an odd feeling in my hair. Maybe because this is designed to be used almost as a styling cream, like almost by itself, especially if you were to be doing braids and all that other kind of stuff. So maybe that's why it didn't feel like a traditional cream. Just used a little bit. I did have to emulsify it with some water in my palms because, again, it felt a little bit hard to spread around my hair. I guess that's what I mean by it felt different. I felt like I definitely needed to comb it through because I was sort of having a hard time getting it evenly distributed in my hair, but it was fine once I combed it through and once I added that water. Don't know if this is for me, but I probably could have gotten away with not using the cream because the gel is so moisturizing. One thing I did really like about it though is on the areas of my hair that are very dry and coarse, it did feel very moisturized. So it definitely felt softened in those areas and didn't look quite as like frizzy as it normally does when I'm styling. Also, if you want to check out the products that I'm mentioning, I'm going to have them all in numbered order. So you'll see the number on the screen and you can check the description box down below for the links. So the second one is the Pattern Styling Custard. So this is a gel. Well, it's a custard, but it's pretty much a gel. So I usually really like custards in my hair because they usually have a lot of slip. A lot of times they have film forming humectants, at least other ones that I've tried. So that's why I went with the custard instead of the Stronghold styling gel that they have. I almost got that one. If you all have the Pattern gel and you really like it, let me know in the comments and tell me if I should try it. But I wanted to go with the custard because, especially in the fall and the spring, like, I can usually get away with lighter hold custards. So this contains glycerin and has polyquaternium 37, polyquaternium 11, which are two humidity blocking ingredients and help provide hold. So I love that it contained that because all the other custard products that I have and that I love, they don't contain polyquats. So I usually have to layer them if I'm going to be using them in the summer with humidity. So I love that this has that. This has sort of like a milky consistency to it. It's almost like a cream gel formula. So that's why I was saying I don't think I had to use the cream underneath. I could probably have gotten away with just using this styler. But it was very moisturizing, had a lot of slip. I really liked the way it felt in my hair. So definitely a really great custard to try out. So if you want to see the full styling routine, I recommend checking out my Instagram reels that I'll have up on my page. I will put my handle up here if you're not already following me. I was shocked at my results after my hair was completely dry. I didn't have a ton of holds, like it had a light to medium hold, but I didn't have any frizz. Typically when I use lighter hold products that don't give a super strong cast, I usually have frizz, but I had next to no frizz in my hair, which is crazy. And I think it's because of all those oils that were in both the cream and the gel, but it doesn't seem weighed down at all. But the biggest test is going to be how this looks by the end of the day and by tomorrow, because anytime I have lighter hold products, they usually don't hold up with me very well on next day hair. So I'm really curious to see how this looks. So I will be sure to update you all. Quick update, after 24 hours of using the Pattern products, I haven't refreshed at all today. So this is my day 2 hair. I did work out this morning. I wore my hair up in a bonnet. I always do that whenever I want to really protect it. And I just have some frizz. So I feel like I can do a very light refresh, probably just like touch up this area that always gets super frizzy from new growth right there. But for the most part, I think it looks really great. So I'm actually really impressed with this, especially with it being light hold. I would love to hear if you all use any of the Pattern products and let me know in the comments below. So next product I have to share is a new one from Olaplex. This is Olaplex number 9, the Bond Protector. This is a nourishing hair serum. So I've really only tried Olaplex number 3. I've also tried their shampoo and conditioner. Most of the other products contain silicone, which I have been incorporating a little bit more and testing out, but overall I'm still pretty much avoiding it where possible. But this product in particular did not contain silicone, and it's a water-based serum. I don't think I have any water-based serums other than like the Trey Lux one is one that comes to mind, but it doesn't do all the same things that this does. That's really just for like adding definition and like curl shrinkage. But this in particular is meant to protect your hair up to 45 degrees Fahrenheit heat. So it's basically like a heat protectant. It also says it's for style memory, which could help with like curl hold and curl memory, detangling, and also gives a satin shine. So because this is a water-based serum, you're supposed to apply it to damp hair versus using it as like a finisher at the end of your routine. I actually forgot to use this. I was going to use it as like my first leave-in step because I thought this was like a leave-in treatment, but I ended up forgetting. But it worked out because when I read it, it actually is meant as like a heat protectant. So I ended up using it at the end of my routine before I went in and diffused, and it actually didn't soften up my gel cast too much at all. Like my ends didn't frizz up. I thought for sure they would because I was applying a serum on top of a gel. Probably not the best order, but I think it worked out fine. I think next time I'll definitely try it as my first step, so sort of like as a primer. It also has polyquinternium 44, so this could potentially be a product that you can just add in for humidity protection maybe. It still has the bond building technology in it, so it's still going to strengthen your hair and prevent breakage. I need to test it some more, but I would love to hear your thoughts if you've tried this. So I wanted to find some hair scrunchies that were going to hold up my low density hair. I don't know about you all, but I struggle so much with having thin hair with keeping the scrunchies intact, especially if I'm doing like a hard workout. I love my big silk scrunchies. I wear those more for like style and for cute buns. But when I need something to actually hold my hair, I usually go for an Invisibobble, which is this type of scrunchie where it's like a spiral and it's made out of plastic, but these tangle up in your hair so bad and can be hard to remove. And I never like twisting these around twice because I feel like that could cause a breakage because you're like twisting and you've got that plastic there. I don't know. But anyways, these are the Invisibobble Scrunchie Slim. So these are Invisibobble hair ties that are actually wrapped in satin. So this is satin, not silk, but still really slippery and not going to cause breakage. So if you struggle with using a regular Invisibobble, if it gets tangled in your hair or you just don't like, wrapping those around twice, this is amazing. I did not know they make these, but I had always thought like that would make the perfect scrunchie, is having an Invisibobble inside of a scrunchie. I need to see if they have larger ones because I would love to get some like cuter, larger ones. But I got the set that comes with a black and like a gold color, but they have lots of different colors. It also came with one of these too, which I do still use these if I'm just gonna wrap it around once just to keep my hair up. But if I really need it to hold, I use these, and I usually have to wrap it around twice. It's funny because my hair looks like it has decent volume. It doesn't look that low density, but when I put my hair up, my ponytail is like maybe that big. It's funny because when you get it all together, it's very small, but maybe because it's medium to coarse, it looks a little bit fuller. So I always need something that's gonna hold better, but I don't want it to fall out. So I've been testing these. I've been wearing these throughout Peloton rides that they stay intact. It doesn't fall out of my hair because I always have that problem where it starts to sag and I don't want to put it up too tight. And because they're wrapped in that satin, your hair is not gonna get tangled around the plastic. So I've really been enjoying these, and it's like the best invention. So now diving into a couple beauty items, I just have two to share with you. The first is a tinted sunscreen, a tinted moisturizer. So I had been using the Cetaphil redness reducing moisturizer with SPF forever. It's like my favorite tinted one, but I think it's being discontinued. I'm so sad I haven't been able to find it anywhere in stock online. I need to like go to stores and get it and stock up. So I've been looking for an alternative. So I wanted to test this one out because it has the best reviews on Amazon. This is from Elta MD Skincare. It says UV Daily, broad spectrum SPF 40, sheer and light weight. It has hyaluronic acid in it. It's a sunscreen and a moisturizer, so you don't have to use two steps, and it's tinted. The reason I like a tinted moisturizer is because I self-tan my body, but I don't usually self-tan my face, and especially on days when I'm not wearing makeup, I like it to just be more even. So a tinted moisturizer is perfect because it's a great base layer. And I also usually wear very light coverage foundations that are more of like a serum texture. So by layering like a tinted moisturizer and then a lightweight foundation, I usually get pretty good coverage with that method, and then I can adjust it depending on like how much coverage I need. The only thing I noticed with this is it doesn't have quite as much coverage as my Cetaphil one. And of course I'm gonna be comparing it to that because that's the one I love so much. And it also doesn't seem to be as waterproof as that one. This one feels a little bit more lightweight, so you might like that. But wanted to share it because it has been great. So the next beauty product are two tinted lip balms. Y'all know that I love really natural makeup, especially because I work from home. I don't want to have anything too intense on, so I love tinted lip balms. These are from e.l.f. I love e.l.f. products because they're super affordable. I usually get these on Amazon. This is the Hydrating Core Lip Shine. So these have like a core of shine in them, like a clear balm, and then the outside has the color. And depending on which color you get, some have more pigment than others. So I have the shade Giddy and then the shade Joyful. So I'll first show you what Giddy looks like on. This one is a coral color. This one's definitely more intense and more opaque of a color, but I like how they have shine, but they're not too shiny and sticky like wearing a lip gloss. I really can't stand the way lip glosses feel on my lips. I like something more moisturizing. So these are definitely very moisturizing, and I love the color payoff that this has. In terms of longevity though, they don't last a super long time. Like you are gonna have to reapply these because it's a lip balm. It's not like a liquid lipstick that lasts forever, but I still really like them. The next shade is the one in Joyful. This is one of my favorite shades of lipstick, and that's just a light mauve color. This is actually the one I have on my lips right now. Super pretty mauve color, very natural. This is probably the most natural lip color that I have. I can get that mauve color, but it's not super opaque, so it doesn't look too intense like I'm wearing a full-on mauve lipstick. It just gives a really nice tint. It almost just looks like your lip color, but better. So now for the fashion items, I actually have 4 pieces of workout clothing, 2 outfits. You can actually mix and match all of these though, but I did get these as separate. I love Amazon workout clothes. I don't know why people spend so much money on high-end workout clothes when these are really great quality. And I know because I've actually tested this brand before of the leggings that I'm going to share with you. This is a gray pair, same design where it does have that crossover waistline. It's just super flattering, and I actually find that this stays up a lot better and it's more like concealing in the tummy area. It also does a really great job at just hugging you in. But I like how the leg area is a little bit less compression compared to around the waist, so it's still super comfortable because I don't love super high compression, but I don't mind it like in the stomach area. I do like that. I just don't want it to be uncomfortable all the way to the ankle, but these are really great. And I actually got these in the size small. I usually go down a size with these just so they don't slide down, because the very first pair that I got of crossover leggings, they were a little bit too big because I got my regular size medium, and they're super stretchy so they fit fine, but they're definitely pretty tight and they do stay up. So this is a really pretty pink color. This is a workout tank, but it also has a built-in sports bra. I've really been into these tanks that have workout bras lately because I hate having to put on a sports bra that's super constricting and uncomfortable and then having to put a tank on over top. So I love these that just have it built in. It's just like wearing a sports bra, but it's a little bit more coverage because it does come down. This is still a crop, and I really liked the back detailing of this. It has this crisscross strap that's so pretty. pretty. I don't like the ones that are too low because then you feel like you're just like flopping all over the place when you're running. So I like the neckline of this, really pretty and flattering. And this material is so soft. I wish you guys could feel it. So then I also got a black pair of the crossover leggings, but these are in the capri length. So these are actual capris on me. It almost feels like tights or just like regular leggings, not traditional workout leggings, but still great compression in the waistline. I also got this pair in a small, and I got the black because it's so universal, but they have hundreds of colors of these. So another workout top here. This is a higher neckline, so I wanted some that came up a little bit higher, again, just for more coverage and more support, especially if you're doing more intense workouts. So this is a regular racer back in the back, but then the front does come up higher. So this is another one with a built-in sports bra. This one's a little bit shorter than the other one that I shared in terms of the crop length, but this one's much softer. It has a really soft feeling. It also has removable pads. Both of these have removable pads, by the way. Really pretty color, and will go with lots of different leggings because it's more neutral. So that is all the Amazon finds that I wanted to feature in this video. I will have everything listed in numbered order down below. So if you haven't already seen my other Amazon finds video, I will link you to the playlist here on the screen. You definitely should check out the last one that I did because I featured those root clips. Those have been game changing for giving me volume at the roots. I actually used them today. I also feature a gel to foam product and some other great Amazon finds for curly hair. So I'll have that linked here on the screen, and I will talk to you over there. Bye everyone.